Good afternoon, students. In previous class, we discussed about atoms, elements, and atomic structure, rough diagram, shells, subshells, and the particular number of electrons in the atom. After that, my students were asked to explain Vesper theory from the intermediate topic. So it is there in 10th standard also. So 10th class students and intermediate first year students. Now I am going to explain about the Vesper theory. It is in chemical bonding topic, chemical bonding chapter. So let me explain about the Vesper theory in chemical bonding chapter. So everybody keep your concentration here and listen. It is there in chemical bonding topic. Now I am going to explain about Vesper theory. Vesper theory means VSEPRT. The full form of VSEPRT. V stands for valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. What is that? Valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. So it is the full form of Vesper. So here valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. In this, it is proposed by Gillespie and Nyholm. So here, what is the Vesper theory and what are the subtopics in that? Everything now we will discuss. So before going to discuss about this, we should know some important postulates of the Vesper theory. Here, in the name of there, valence shell electron pair repulsion. Valence shell electron pair means lone pair. Lone pair will be there in every atom. We should know what is lone pair, what is bonding electrons. So here, for example, according to Lewis-Dalton method, if we take oxygen, atomic number 8, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 4. So 1s2 is a K shell, it is a L shell. Now, how many valence electrons? 6 valence electrons. In these 6 valence electrons, according to Lewis-Dalton method, if we explain, the structure will becomes like this. Oxygen, 6 electrons are there. So we have to keep Lewis-Dalton here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After keeping the dots around the atom, here the double dots are there here. Double dots. All of you look here. Double dots are there. These are known as lone pairs. These single dots are there. These single dots are known as bonding electrons. Here, these single electrons only will participate in every chemical reaction. These two will be the lone pair. So they won't participate in the chemical reaction. But according to this, according to Vesper theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, the repulsions will be there between atoms, due to presence of lone pairs. So here, if any atom contains lone pair, there will be a repulsion. According to this Vesper theory, there will be repulsions between lone pairs and bonding electrons. Lone pairs and bonding electrons. So here now we will discuss somewhat deeply with an examples. Okay, all of you listen carefully here. I told one thing here. Who proposed this Vesper theory means Gillespie, Nyholm are what is that implemented means improved the theory. But basically, who has proposed this Vesper theory means Sidgwick and Powell. Sidgwick and Powell. They proposed, but who was developed here? Gillespie and Nyholm. Don't get confused the scientist names here. Who was proposed, who was implemented, who was improved. So next we will discuss about the examples. All of you listen carefully here, dear students. Now, main postulates we will discuss with an examples. According to Vesper theory, there will be repulsions between atoms due to presence of lone pairs. So here, every type of molecule, any type of molecule having a particular structure, the structures will be based upon the atoms electrons which are present in the valence shell. That electrons will be decides the shape of atom or shape of the molecule. So here, according to Vesper theory, the shape of the molecule decides by the valence electrons. So here, for example, if we take a BeCl2 there, BeCl2, beryllium chloride. Here, which is the central atom here? Beryllium. So here, if we keep the Lewis dot structure here, beryllium is atomic number is 4. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2. It is the valence shell. Valence shell contains only 2 electrons. So beryllium will get 2 dots around it. Beryllium will get 2 dots around it. Now chlorines are there. Chlorine atomic number 17. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Now divide the valence shell. Is the K shell, L shell, M shell. So how many valence electrons are there? 7. So here chlorine will get 7 valence electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if we draw the structure of beryllium is there 2 dots around it. Chlorine is the bonding electron. I am writing it this side. Now rest of the 6 dots I am writing as this. It is the second chlorine. It is the bonding electron. These 3 are the lone pairs. Now central atom contains only 2 bonding electrons. It is a bond pair. Okay, this is the bond pair of beryllium and chlorine electrons. It is the bond pair of beryllium and chlorine electrons. Now if we draw the structure, beryllium and with 2 chlorines, this shape is looking like linear shape. So, what is the bond angle of the linear molecules? 180 degrees. So, this is the first example. Here, the repulsions are between which electrons? Beryllium containing bonding electrons, chlorine also containing bonding electrons. This molecule is example for bond pair repulsion. Bond pair repulsion. Bond pair repulsion. This is about beryllium chloride. Next, we will discuss about another molecules. Next, BF3, boron trifluoride. Boron trifluoride. What is atom here? Boron. Boron atomic number is 5. Electronic configuration 2p1. So 3 valence electrons are there. Boron containing 3 valence electrons. Next, fluorine is there. Fluorine atomic number 9. Configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Then how many valence electrons? 7. 7 valence electrons are there. So fluorine is getting 7 valence electrons around the fluorine atom. So how many bonding electrons are there? 1 bonding electron. Boron contains 3 bonding electrons. Now if we draw the structure of the boron trifluoride, then we will get a boron with the 3 bonding electrons. 3 fluorine should be there. BF3. 3 fluorine is like that only there. So it is the first fluorine bonding electron. Rest of the 3 lone pairs I written as is. Next it is the second fluorine bonding electron. Rest of the 3 bonding electrons are written as is. Next third bonding electron of fluorine. Rest of the 3 lone pairs are written here. So it is a bonding electron. It is also bonding electron of boron. It is bonding electron of fluorine. So bond is formed between bonding electron of fluorine and bonding electron of another fluorine. Here also same thing. Like this, here also same thing. Which type of molecule it is? Which type of repulsions is there? Bond pair repulsion. This is also bond pair repulsion. Next, it is a BF3 molecule. So what is the shape of the BF3 molecule here? Trigonal planar. What is the bond angle of trigonal planar molecules? 120 degrees. This is the bond angle of BF3. Next, third molecule is methane. Third molecule is methane, CH4. What is another here? Carbon. Atomic number 6. Configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Then how many valence electrons? 4 valence electrons. Now according to loose dot method, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots will be there. 4 hydrogens. Hydrogen atomic number 1. So hydrogen is getting only 1 dot like that. 4 hydrogens will be there. Now if you arrange the molecule, now carbon contains 4 dots around it. Now hydrogen is only 1 dot. So here 1 hydrogen bonding electron, second hydrogen bonding electron, third hydrogen bonding electron, fourth hydrogen bonding electron. So here also same thing. Which type of molecule it is means bond pair repulsions. Which type of repulsions are present here? Bond pair repulsions are there. So here what is the shape of methane molecule? What is the structure of methane molecule here? It is the shape of methane molecule. What is the bond angle here? It is the which shape it is? Tetrahedral shape. Tetrahedral shape molecules having the bond angle 109 degrees 28 minutes. So this is the methane molecules shape, and which type of repulsions are there? Bond pair repulsions are there. Next, fourth molecule. Fourth molecule, ammonia. NH3, ammonia. What is another atom here? Nitrogen. So nitrogen atomic number 7. Configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Then how many valence electrons are there? 5. Now how many dots will be there? 5 dots will be get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this nitrogen, how many lone pairs are there? 1 lone pair. How many bonding electrons? 3 bonding electrons. Now hydrogen is there. Atomic number 1. How many dots will get? Only 1. So that is the one bonding electron. Now I am going to draw the structure of ammonia molecule. Now ammonia is with 3 bonding electrons. It is ready to form a bond with 3 hydrogens. Now lone pair is as this. Now it is a first hydrogen bonding electron, second hydrogen bonding electron, it is a third hydrogen bonding electron. Here on the central atom lone pair is there. On the central atom lone pair is there. So due to presence of lone pair, more repulsions will be there. On the central atom lone pair is there. Adjacent atoms contains bonding electrons are there. So which type of repulsions are present in the ammonia molecule? It is already lone pair is there. Lone pair. And adjacent atoms contains bonding electrons. So bond pair repulsions will be there. So the repulsions are between lone pair and bond pair. Lone pair and bond pair. So here lone pair bond pair repulsions are present. So here what is the shape of this ammonia molecule? What is the shape of ammonia molecule? Basically the ammonia structure will be like this. Basically the ammonia structure will be like this. Due to presence of lone pair, the angle will be changed into will be reduced into 107 degrees 31 minutes. Actually before repulsions ammonia having tetrahedral shape. So how much? 109 degrees 28 minutes. But due to presence of lone pair, the 109 degrees 28 minutes changes into 107. So what is the shape of this ammonia molecule after repulsion? Trigonal, pyramidal, pyramidal shape. So in this ammonia molecule, you have noticed the type of repulsion is lone pair and bond pair. Because of lone pair present in ammonia molecule, bond pair are present in the hydrogen. Now, actually, before repulsions, ammonia molecule is tetrahedral shape with bond angle 110 degrees 28 minutes. After repulsions, the bond angle will be changes into 107 degrees. So tetrahedral becomes trigonal pyramidal shape. So this is the repulsion between nitrogen and hydrogen atoms in the ammonia molecule. So let me explain. Next molecule is fifth molecule, water molecule. Fifth example is water, H2O. What is central atom here? Oxygen. So oxygen atomic number, right? Configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Now how many atoms are there? How many valence electrons are there? 6 valence electrons. Now how many dots will get around the oxygen? 6 dots. So how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now how many lone pairs are there? 2 lone pairs, 1 and 2. How many bonding electrons? 1, 2. 2 lone pairs and 2 bonding pairs are there in the oxygen. Now hydrogen is there. Hydrogen atomic number 1. Configuration 1s1. So how many dots will you get? Only 1 dot. Now oxygen is going to form bond with 2 hydrogens. Now the structure will be molecule. Here, oxygen contains two lone pairs. Hydrogen contains two bond pairs. So here, there is a repulsion. There is a repulsion between. Here, oxygen having two lone pairs. So here, lone pair repulsions will be there. In ammonia, lone pair, bond pair. Rest of the BeCl2, BF3, CH4. In that molecules, bond pair repulsions will be there. Here, due to the two lone pairs, basically this is also water molecules also before repulsions the bond angle is 110 degrees. But after repulsion, due to presence of two lone pairs in the oxygen atom, it becomes the bond angle is 104 degrees 47 minutes. Here two lone pairs are there. So which type of repulsions are there in this water molecule? Lone pair repulsion. Lone pair repulsions are there. So what did you notice in the given examples? What did you notice here? What we have explained now, the molecules now listen. First molecule BeCl2, second BF3, third methane CH4, fourth ammonia NH3, fifth water molecule H2O. In this given five molecules, what did you notice? What is the bond angle of BeCl2? 190 degrees. What is the BF3? 120 degrees. What is the methane molecule? 109 degrees, 28 minutes. What is ammonia? 107 degrees, 31 minutes. What is the water molecule? 104 degrees, 47 minutes. So here, what did you notice? In this BeCl2, which type of repulsions are present? Here, bond pair repulsions are present. Here also same thing, second molecule, third molecule also same thing. In ammonia and the water molecule, lone pair bond pair repulsions will be there. Lone bond pair repulsions are there. In this water molecule, lone pair repulsions will be there. So here, if you check the bond angles, the molecule which having more lone pairs, it contains less bonding angle, less bond angle. So due to repulsions, the bond angle will be decreases. So here, if repulsions increases, the bond angle will be decreases. So repulsions are inversely proportional to bond angle. Repulsions are inversely proportional to bond angle. So here, after this, the conclusion point of these repulsions, lone pair repulsions are greater than, lone pair bond pair repulsions are greater than bond pair repulsions. These are the main postulates of Vesper theory. So, dear students, just note down and learn carefully, and after that learn properly. Thank you.